Welcome back to the channel, guys. Thanks again for tuning in. I'm Zach, and I'm at Galindo's Coffee and Elixirs in the Woodlands, Texas. Today, we're gonna be continuing our series on espresso martini variations with one of my favorite cocktails called the Honeymooner. This time, we're gonna be making the espresso martini, but with rye whiskey. So grab a seat at the bar, come get comfortable, and let's create magic. One pour, one stir, and one sip at a time. Now, I know I promised you guys a bourbon drink in the last episode, but after workshopping with our team, I think we created a recipe that's even better than the last one. And the change that we made is, instead of using bourbon, we're gonna be using a rye whiskey. Now, bourbon is a whiskey, but the difference comes in bourbon having to be 51% corn and rye whiskey being 51% rye. What that causes is a difference in flavor notes. So bourbon is gonna be just naturally a sweeter taste. Rye is gonna have spicier notes and a different flavor profile. And I think that that distinction is really what elevates this cocktail to where I think it's better than the original one and why we changed to the rye whiskey. So enough talking about it, let's make it. This one we're gonna be making with a rye whiskey. We're gonna be using Bulleit Rye. We're also gonna be using Licor 43, of course our cold brew, but some of the new ingredients that we're gonna be using, we're gonna use Demerara Syrup and then an orange syrup that we make in-house as well. It's gonna be a rich syrup as well, so it's gonna be 2 parts to 1 sugar to water, and then we actually take orange peels and we soak them along with orange extract to make the syrup just very, very citrusy, a lot of orange flavor to it, but not acidic. So still on the sweet side, but not overly sweet either. And so this balances out really, really well with the bite of the rye whiskey, and it goes really, really well with the coffee. And even though we're using Licor 43 and Demerara, things that we've used in some of our other drinks, by incorporating the whiskey and the orange, it gives it a completely different flavor profile. So to make this one here, we're gonna start with our rye whiskey. We're gonna do 1.5 ounces. We're gonna do 1/2 ounce of our Licor 43. 1/2 ounce of our orange syrup. And as you can see, this syrup is really thick because it's a richer syrup. All right, we're gonna use just 1/4 ounce of Demerara. Since we're using the orange syrup, we don't wanna use too much syrup to make it overly sweet. And then we're gonna finish it out with 1.5 ounces of our cold brew. All right, we're gonna get to shaking just like any other espresso martini. We're gonna double strain it. It's gotta have the froth. If it doesn't have the froth, it's not an espresso martini. So here we go. All right, you can already tell it's gonna be frothy. All right, you should see some separation from the froth and the rest of the liquid there. Right, now this one here, we're gonna garnish with an orange peel. We wanna play on the citrus notes of the orange syrup. That really, really shines in this cocktail here. Now this orange is gonna play a similar role in aromatics as we do with our La Familia Espresso Martini where we do the chocolate. It's gonna create this citrus smell as soon as you drink it. So here we go. This is gonna be our whiskey-based espresso martini. All right, now to taste. You get the bite from the whiskey. still get coffee. Coffee's still the main player in this cocktail, but you get the whiskey, you get a lot of orange. It's really, really nice. It's really refreshing. Like, you could drink this, you can probably drink about 10 of these. It's just so refreshing, so easy to drink. Really, really nice. Thanks again for watching, guys. We hope that you guys are enjoying all of the content that we're putting out. If you find yourself in the Woodlands, Texas, you've got to make it a point to come out and try any of our cocktails here. And if you're trying it at home, let us know in the comments what you guys think. Is there something that you're changing on the drinks? Do you like them just as is? Let us know what you guys are thinking. On the next episode, we're gonna be throwing the whole rule book out. So forget everything I said about espresso martinis. We're gonna be breaking all the rules. This is completely unorthodox. It's gonna be an espresso martini with gin. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share this channel with your other cocktail loving friends. And until next time, we'll see you guys.